All right. Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing awesome. You guys are jumping on live today with me. Can you guys drop a hashtag live in the comments? If you guys are getting on a little later, drop a hashtag replay in the comments. And also, guys, I would love to know where all of you guys are coming from. So just tell me where you guys are in the world, what city, what town you guys are in, because that's always great just to see the camaraderie and the global reach that all of us have. Because I think today's topic, guys, is critical to getting you guys success, and I can't wait to go over some nuggets of truth with you guys today. All right. Well, as you guys can see, today we're going to be talking about Facebook group content and 3 common mistakes that coaches make when they're doing content that could cost them clients. And I don't want you guys to lose any clients because of that. And let's get into it. All right. For those who don't know me, my name is Tate, and I've been in digital marketing and web design for 10 plus years. But more recently, I have fallen in love with Facebook groups. I also help run a membership that helps coaches build a client getting Facebook groups, community and client. A business is oftentimes a part of that. And that's what I do. All right, today's agenda. What are we going to cover today, guys? We're going to talk about what overwhelms people in your groups, how to do less work and get more reach out of your existing content, and ultimately, why are people confused about what you do? Those are kind of our main topics. And as you might guess, guys, kind of 3 critical mistakes that a lot of people tend to make in their group content. All right, coaches tend to make 3 critical mistakes when it comes to group content. All right, mistake number 1. Oftentimes, coaches or people that just run Facebook groups in general they either tend to do one of 2 things. Either they make too much content and essentially overwhelm people with their content, or 2, they don't make enough content and the group essentially could kind of run itself, and it's not really clear who is guiding this group, who is leading this group, and it's just kind of the Wild West, so to speak, and no, there's not clear direction or group guidance. So the first thing, guys, has to do with it is common for coaches, that people specifically that love to help other people, to create too much content. And essentially what happens when you make too much content is group members will oftentimes get overwhelmed. And once people get overwhelmed, they feel like, well, shoot, you know, I love his work, I love his content, but I am too far behind, and I don't think I can move forward, right? You basically don't want to give people incentives to not move forward in your sales process and take things to the next level. So just don't overwhelm them, guys. So you just want to slow down. I have here that I post between 5 and 6 times a week. In truth, I post maybe 1 quality piece of content a week. So this live stream, for example, is my 1 quality piece of content. Sometimes I'll do 2. You could do like a video and a value post, something like that. But you guys are going to want to give content, and then you're going to want to let people consume that content in a realistic and digestible manner. So just chill, guys. Focus on quality and don't overwhelm people. All right, mistake number 2. This is a classic mistake. Something that I actually had to learn early on is that people or coaches spend too much time creating content and not enough time promoting their existing content, guys. So the basic rule of thumb is you should be spending 20% of your time on creating high quality new content, educating people, shifting beliefs, doing that type of thing, and 80% of your time on promoting that high quality content. Now, this is one of those areas where most people get it flipped, where we spend about 80 or 90% of our time creating new content all the time because we feel like we need to really max things out. And we spend very little time simply promoting our content so that more people see the content that we do create. So what I would suggest to you guys is in order to promote your content, you're going to want to do a couple different things. So what I do in this group when it comes to promotion is I'll create one high quality piece of content. I will create an anticipation post in the group the day before. So yesterday, I'll send an email letting people know, hey guys, we're going to be doing a live stream today, a training on X topic. You really want to let people know what you're doing and why it's important to them. And then you're going to go live, or you're going to do whatever your piece of content is. And then the next day, so tomorrow, everybody, what I'm going to do is I am going to simply offer a replay of what I already did today, right? So let me actually just show you guys, take a quick pause here. So I'm going to jump into the group. So let me give you guys an example of this. Here we go. Here is an example of a post where I simply say, who wants a replay to yesterday's training on Facebook Group Basics, how to properly set up your group. I am not creating new content. I am simply promoting content that I had done the day before. And I'm just asking, basically let me know in the comments. And awesome. So we get a bunch of people saying, hi, me, this kind of thing. And the reason, guys, this works is that, a question that might come up is, Tate, if the training is already in the group, can't people just go see the training? The answer is yes, they can, but oftentimes they don't for a variety of reasons. But one of the reasons is oftentimes they will simply see a post like this in their news feed. They won't actually be in the group, but they'll see it in the news feed. So they won't actually know where the training is. And when you give people an easy way to just let them know, they love to take the easy way, right? So basically, do this type of thing, guys, the day after you guys do high quality content in the group, and it gets a lot more reach, right? So you create a live or do something, and then the next day, just basically let people know, hey, I did this thing. Who wants the replay? And all you need to do here, guys, is go through the comments and respond to people in Messenger and just give them a link to yesterday's training. All right, so that's an example of you create a high quality piece of content in the group, and then you want to just promote it the day before, the day of, and then the day after. That's basically this rule in action. And what this also does, everybody, is it helps you not feel like you have to be creating new original content every day, right? So like the example I just gave, I'm going to create one high quality piece of content in the group a week, and then I'm just going to promote that one piece of content all over the place for the rest of the week, so that you create one piece of content and a bunch of people see it. But if you're always creating new content every day, guys, what happens is oftentimes the quality of your content goes down and not as many people see it. And that kind of sucks. So that's mistake number 2. And mistake number 3, this is super critical, guys, is people or coaches tend to make content that is not aligned with their core coaching offer. Now, what does that mean, Tate? Essentially, guys, you guys don't want to create content simply for the sake of creating content. You don't want just people engaging for the sake of engaging. You're really using your content in your group to move people to your offer, essentially, or to getting them ready to hire you as a coach. So what you want to do is you want to be very strategic with your content in your group, and you really want to use the content in your group to explain to people the what and the why of what you do. And then in your paid programs, you guys are going to want to tell people how you do it, right? So it's very common for people to create content in their group, because they're trying to get engagement or they're trying to do a bunch of other things that doesn't directly have to do with your offer. And I would discourage you guys from doing that type of thing, and rather be very strategic with your posts, with your emails. And you want everything just to line up, right? So you really are trying to move people from point A to point B. And if you create a bunch of content that doesn't directly connect to your offer, people are going to simply be confused about what you do, what you stand for, and ultimately how you can help them. And it'll discourage them from wanting to hire you, right? So if people don't know basically what you're about and how you can change their life, they are going to run into the problem of not wanting to hire you because they don't know what you're about. So yeah, guys, just be really cognizant of that as you guys are thinking things through. So just make sure the content that you produce in your group aligns with your core offer. All right, so those are the 3 mistakes, guys. I'm going to run through them one more time really quick. Mistake number 1, people tend to create too much content. Do not overwhelm people, guys. This is your free groups, or these are your groups designed to get people to hire you. So you don't want to overwhelm them, really, guys. So what I do is I typically create 1 piece of high quality content in the week, maybe 2, and then I just promote those pieces over and over so that people get more reach on it. Mistake number 2, people spend too much time creating content and not time promoting it. Like we said, guys, promote your content, promote. Spend some quality time creating new belief-shifting content, and then promote it. Promote it. Mistake number 3, make sure your content aligns with your core offer, guys. Don't be jumping around. Don't be doing random things on different topics that don't directly have to deal with what you as a coach does, right? You don't want to get people confused. And you want to help them understand why what you do is important. All right, guys, so those are the 3 mistakes coaches oftentimes make in their groups. I want you guys to avoid that. Also, I have a pretty awesome free resource for you guys. So some of you guys might know this. I recently created a guide for coaches that are using Facebook groups to get clients. It's called the 5 Steps to Getting More Clients with Your Facebook Group. And it's a free guide, guys. So if you guys are interested in this, guys, I want you to type guide in the comments of this video, and I will reach out to you with the link. And I think you guys will find it quite interesting and helpful. All right, guys, that is today's little mini lesson. Feel free to rewatch it if you guys want to see it again. If you guys have any suggestions, thoughts, comments, drop them down below. And I will see you guys later. All right, guys, have a good week. Peace.